Hey there gamers, this is Cloud Chief, and in today's video I'm going over how to get the key items in the Seekers area so that way you can access new areas. These key items are important to travel around in the Seekers areas. Before we get started, you're going to want a few maps. So if you head to East Adoulin to the Scouting Coalition, you can come talk to this NPC and pick up some maps. We'll need them later. There's also a couple items you're going to want to swing by the auction house and get. You're going to want to get some Umbral Ooze, a Twithering Scale, and 3 Dama Leathers. We will need them later. After that, just head to West Adoulin and then zone out to the battlegrounds. We're going to immediately head over to the camp. It's right here, and we're going to talk to 2 NPCs. First NPC will be this one right here. You're going to want to talk to them and pick up some pickaxes. Pick up at least a stack just in case, because we'll need that later to get one of the key items. And then come over and then talk to this NPC. After that, we're just going to go ahead and follow the map right there to the hunting grounds. Once we get to the hunting grounds, we're just going to make our way through that zone to Mo Gates, but we will stop by right there where you see where the black dot is, and you can get a waypoint. So if you don't have this waypoint, definitely stop by and pick up any waypoints that you pass by as you're going through this. After that, just head to the north side of the hunting grounds to Mo Gates, and then we'll just continue on our journey. From here in Mo Gates, we're just going to follow this path here all the way out to Balsalt Fields, and that'll be where we'll get our first key item, Demolition, which allows us to destroy rocks. So as soon as you zone out to the fields, come up to the first camp, and then once you get here, you'll want to talk to this NPC right here. Once you talk to this NPC, she should flag you, so that way you can go ahead and get the Demolition, which allows you to break blocks. But before that, you're going to have to go use those pickaxes that we picked up and get a marble nugget. So once you have the quest flagged, go ahead and start wandering around the zone until you find a mining point. You'll see in my video in a second, where we mined it. So feel free to travel all the way over here, which is guessing it's going to be J10, J11. That's going to stay J11. And just use some pickaxes. You'll see it'll take a few attempts. So just go ahead and, start mining until you get the nugget. As soon as you get it, head back, and then you will have Demolition, which is really cool. It'll allow you to start, breaking down rocks so you can get through some of these zones. Once you are done with this and you've gone back and you get the key item from the NPC, we're going to want to head back to Mo Gates. So once we're back in Mo Gates, we're going to follow this path here to the caverns, but we are going to have to stop and take out these knotted roots. So once that's taken out, we'll just continue the path, and then you'll end up in the Citrus Cavern. Once we're here, we're just going to take this almost a straight shot down through Citrus Cavern, and it's going to take us to, the side gate. So from here, we're just going to follow that path, and then we have another knotted root we got to get past. So once we are past that, you're going to be able to zone out to the next area, which is where we're going to go ahead and get our boat. So when you come out, you'll come out where the one was showing, and you're going to want to talk to this NPC. This is where you're going to need the items I said at the very beginning of the video. Go ahead and trade him all these items, and he will give you your Watercraft, or kind of a canoe that allows you to, traverse certain areas of water. So now that you have it, you're supposed to go try out the boat. So from here, you go up to where 1 is, and then it'll drop us down for 2, and then we'll end up going back up to where 3 is, and then you talk to the NPC, and then you can actually fully use it. So in both instances, it takes you to an undesired location, because it's supposed to just cross you over that little river, so we ended up going down. So just follow the path around, and this will take us back to not the original spot, but the original island. From here you just run north back up to the camp, talk to the NPC, and he'll give you the other key item, which now allows you to use the boat just to travel from one section to the other. So from here, we'll just go down, and then along these paths, you will have to break down these trees to go across. Once we've done all of that, you will end up in Doe Gates. After that, you will just want to follow this path out until we get out to the ravine. Once you're out to the ravine, you're going to want to follow this to the first camp, and then talk to the NPC right here at the first camp, and that's going to flag us a quest. After that, you're going to want to follow the path all the way down to where we have it marked yellow, and right here we'll get the hide. After that, we come back to and talk to this NPC. From there, just run west to this root. You click that and you'll get a cutscene. After this cutscene, you'll be able to climb up these roots that you see. So after this, you'll be able to traverse water, climb up the roots, and break blocks. Once you have all these key items, you will be able to access pretty much any area that isn't a dungeon type area in Seekers, which is how you're going to catch up. This is going to allow you to get access to some of the higher content so you can get yourself leveled. I hope you enjoyed this video. May you have success in all you do.